You are sitting in your car scrolling to find the perfect song. You hit shuffle on a curated playlist. It gets you thinking, who's actually making the money from all these streams? Buckle up because we're diving into the craziest secrets behind Spotify's billionaire CEOs. Imagine this. While you're debating whether to upgrade to premium to skip those Taylor Swift concert ads, Spotify CEO Daniel Ek is casually cashing out hundreds of millions of dollars every few weeks. Yes, you heard that right. Wait until you hear what his co-founder Martin Lorenzen has been up to. They're both selling stocks like I sell excuses to avoid going out on a Friday night, continuously and without guilt. But what does this mean for Spotify's future? Is this just a normal billionaire move? Or are we witnessing something bigger brewing behind the scenes of the world's largest streaming giant? We're about to uncover the money moves, power plays, and jaw-dropping secrets of Spotify's masterminds that will make your yearly $9.99 subscription fee feel. Let's start with Daniel Ek, the founder, a Swedish tech bro, with hoodies worth more than your rent. Except this man has been on a divestment spree that would make Wall Street wolves pause their espresso shots in shock. Since mid-2023, Daniel has been cashing out millions in Spotify stock, creating a bi-weekly selling pattern in 2025 that looks like clockwork. Every 2 weeks, he's out here racking up roughly $267.8 million since January 2025 alone. While most of us are counting down to payday, Daniel Ek is selling enough Spotify stock every 2 weeks to buy an entire island chain and still have change for a Tesla fleet. But don't think he's letting go of control just yet. According to Spotify's February 20th filing, Daniel still holds a 14.3% ownership stake, which carries a massive 29.1% voting power as of the end of 2024. So he's basically like that person in your group project who does nothing but still gets to decide the entire presentation aesthetic. Except in this case, the group project is Spotify, a company worth over $50 billion. Now, some people look at Daniel's sales and think, this is genius. He's capitalizing on the growth and diversifying his assets. And that's true. But others are like, hold up. Why is he selling so aggressively if Spotify's future's so bright? It's a classic financial Rorschach test. Is it confidence or quiet quitting? No one knows, except maybe his financial advisors, and they're busy counting zeros. But don't get too distracted by Daniel's millions. His co-founder Martin Lorenzen is out here playing Monopoly with billions. In May of 2025, Lorenzen decided he needed some pocket change. So he casually sold 1 million shares, cashing out a humble $665.9 million in just 1 week. For perspective, that's like winning the lottery every day for the next 30 years. Except he didn't win anything. He just sold shares in a company he co-founded from his Stockholm apartment with Daniel back in the day. Lorenzen's not new to this money game either. In 2024 alone, his total cash outs were over $556 million. And combined with his 2025 sales so far, Lorenzen Reseo Company Limited, his holding company, has cashed out over $1.2 billion in Spotify stock. That's enough to buy an entire private fleet of jets. Or build a city made purely out of Scandinavian wood and call it Spotifyville. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite selling shares like a kid trading Pokemon cards in the cafeteria, Lorenzen still maintains significant control over Spotify, with a 9.8% stake and a staggering 41.6% voting power as of the end of 2024. He could literally wake up tomorrow and decide Spotify is rebranding, and there wouldn't be much anyone could do. All these sales have sparked some pretty heated debates. On one hand, Spotify's stock price has surged this year, with new record subscriber counts, expansions into audiobooks, AI-powered playlist curation, and creator monetization tools boosting investor confidence. On the other hand, people are scratching their heads thinking, if the founders are cashing out so aggressively, do they know something we don't? Financial experts argue that selling shares doesn't always mean losing faith in the company. Sometimes it's just diversification. When your entire net worth is tied up in one company, any economic sneeze could wipe out your wealth. So, they cash out strategically to invest elsewhere, buy property, or build generational wealth in ways that don't depend solely on Spotify's next quarterly report. But let's be real. it still makes for an eyebrow-raising headline. Because while Daniel Ek and Martin Lawrenson are out here cashing out billions, Spotify is also paying out notoriously low royalties to artists, sparking ongoing debates about fair pay in streaming. In a way, it's like Spotify is that friend who always wants to split the bill evenly, even though they ordered the truffle pasta and you just had fries. Yet despite this, their business is booming. Subscriber numbers are up, ad revenue is up, and their strategic AI investments are making personalized listening even more accurate. Their innovations in AI DJ and automated audiobook narrations are pushing boundaries, leaving investors and tech enthusiasts in awe and wondering what's next. And speaking of AI, here's where things get even more controversial.
In June of 2025, Daniel Ek partially funded a massive $600 million investment into an AI military defense company called Helsing. From streaming your playlist straight to funding AI-powered warfare, Helsing focuses on defense AI technology for European militaries. And while some people see this as a strategic tech investment, others are deeply concerned about billionaires investing in weapons AI. Social media absolutely erupted with debates. Is Daniel Ek trying to be the next Iron Man or Lex Luthor? At the end of the day, these crazy Spotify CEO secrets remind us that while we're out here streaming breakup songs, Daniel Ek and Martin Lawrenson are out here streaming cash flow to build empires we can barely comprehend. And as technology advances at lightning speed, from AI DJs to AI military defense systems, we're entering a future where streaming isn't just about music anymore. It's about power, data, influence, and yes, potentially building robotic armies. Who knew your Discover Weekly was funding a potential Skynet? They're playing a different game. One where the stakes are measured in hundreds of millions, voting power percentages, and the future of global music streaming itself. How long will Spotify remain king of streaming? Will these aggressive sell-offs and controversial investments signal a bigger shift in the industry? With AI and decentralized platforms threatening to reshape how we listen, create, and monetize sound. For now, all we can do is keep curating our mood playlists while these tech titans keep cashing out, because it's effortless for them. Effortless in a way that makes you wonder about having the power of being able to cash out million-dollar assets and a future stake in building AI military drones. Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive into the craziest secrets of Spotify's CEOs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. See you next time.